Well, good morning everyone and welcome to Vlogmas Day 2. So it's time to do the advent calendars, but before we do that, I'm gonna rewind and show you a couple clips from this morning.
Is there a wild man this morning? Are you wild and crazy? Are you wild? You got your raccoon. Wild. Do you know that you're like 14 years old? Yeah, I know, right, Bear? Right? You are 14 years old, sir. He's like, age is but a number. Age is but a number. I'm a wild and ferocious dog. Arr. 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 Yeah. Oh, he's so ferocious. He's so ferocious.
Yep, just your normal, average 14-year-old dog. Meanwhile, hi. You have enough toys? You have enough toys hoarded there, sir?
Good morning.
You don't have that kind of energy, huh?
No.
Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 2. I'm sitting here doing my makeup. The first thing, aside from work, is I have a nail appointment today. So I'm going to get some more Christmassy nails. I've had these in honor of Stranger Things. I did like a Christmas Stranger Things crossover because I didn't want to have like full spooky nails through the beginning of Christmas because I knew I was going to be doing some Christmas activities before I could get back in. So I did a combo with the Christmas lights and then some little Christmassy items. But today, going and getting actual Christmas nails. So I'm excited for that. I was able to get all my stuff done yesterday that I needed to for my deadline. So that was good. And I got the good work news. So we love that. I'm also very excited because day 1 of Vlogmas is now over, which means when I go sit down to have my breakfast here in a moment, there should be vlogs to watch from all my Vlogmas pals. So we're gonna see, but it should be Jaclyn D and Dan and Dawn from Ears to Disney. They moved their Disney trip this year, so they've already been to Disney. So she said they're planning to do all 25 days of Vlogmas this year, which makes me very excited because normally we get like a short abbreviated version from them due to their travel, but this year we're getting the full thing, so it's very exciting. And then we'll see who else is joining the Vlogmas fun as videos go up. I saw one of the bigger YouTubers I watch is doing Vlogmas, but she did the thing, which it's totally up to whoever's doing Vlogmas on how they do this, but thankfully the rest of the people I just listed, we all start filming on December 1st and start posting on December 2nd. And I get that advent calendar wise, it makes more sense to start filming on November 30th and have your first video on the 1st. But I always say this, when I used to watch people who did Vlogmas before I started my own, it was so frustrating for me to get all the way to Christmas Eve and then not get to see their Christmas Day. And obviously it's up to anyone's prerogative of whether or not they want to share their Christmas Day. But it was like, oh, I just watched you for 24 days straight and then I don't even get to see your Christmas. Like, we've been leading up to it this whole time and then I don't even get to see what your family does for Christmas. So that's why I switched the way I do it. And I thought it was just more interesting to film those days of December. So the bigger YouTuber I watch, she's doing it the other way. I assume she'll end Christmas Eve if she's doing daily. I don't even know if she's doing daily. But then that's tough because then I'm gonna get confused all the time. Like, what day is she on? Wait, no, it's date. And just between my own and hers, I'm gonna get confused on what day of Vlogmas it is. But so if you guys have anyone that you're watching that does Vlogmas that I didn't just list, please let me know because I always like watching Vlogmas. And we'll see. Casey's another on my list, but I haven't seen her post if she's doing Vlogmas or not. And she's always so busy that I never know. But would love to see her Vlogmas back again too if she's doing it. So yeah, leave me links down below if you have anyone else that you're following that's doing Vlogmas. So now we are back to current time, ready to advance, have some breakfast, and get this day going. So what we have for the Swedish treats, or no, I'm doing this out of order. First, the Christmas lights. We're gonna do this green one. Was calling to me. There we go. It's kind of dark in here. I think it's gonna rain. I think it's gonna rain, little bean. Day 2. We have grand reveal. That works. We have Bula, the octopus. She's cute. But he's cuter. Our Swedish treats. Day 2. I guess this one's pretty easy. It's just in order. They didn't make it a challenge, except for this part. This cardboard is very, very serious. Okay. Ooh. I like that they give you 2 of everything. Polka Cola. Polka Cola. It feels like oh. Hold on, that's not in focus for you. I was reading it, not looking through the screen. I just went through a range of emotions on that because I saw raspberry toffee and I was like, oh. And then I kept going, it says mint raspberry toffee. And I don't know how I feel about mint, raspberry, and toffee all going together. But I will try this a little later and see. It feels kind of like a little Laffy Taffy, a little softer than that, maybe like a, just like a caramel, like a soft, chewy caramel. So we'll try that a little later. And now for Ulta, day 2. Where's your little door? Day 2, we have, ooh, I have heard of this brand, but I've never had anything from them. So yeah, I've heard of Sunday Riley. I haven't purchased anything from them before. But this is, ooh, a vitamin C brightening serum. Okay, I'm on board. Another like big name product, so very good. I wasn't quite sure what to expect, but off to a solid start. I've never tried this product, and we'll see if I like it. I use vitamin C moisturizer under my makeup, so we'll see. And here is breakfast. So I've got 2 scrambled eggs with some sun-dried tomatoes and some goat cheese and ketchup, because I just need ketchup with my eggs, even if it has toppings. My overnight oats, the eggnog flavor, and some blueberries. That is breakfast. Okay, I am out to get my nails done. So you saw the before already. I will show you the after once we're done. His studio is really nice because he has, it's like one of those salon locations that they do now where it's like a bunch of different just like individual suites. So it's just my nail guy. Like that is just his little space. So it's nice because it's just like I book ahead, I've got the appointment, I go in, done. So I will show you the after once I'm done. Christmas nails. You can tell it's a humid day based on how curly my hair got. Oh my. It is a very curly hair day apparently. I didn't even put any product in it, so this is just like fully air dried. But I have new nails. How cute. So I brought in an idea that was basically this. It was a little bit of a deeper green, but he didn't have that color. And he had this one, and I still really like, I think it's super festive and bright. The one I brought was a little deeper green, but I still think it turned out so cute. I love it. He does such a nice job. And he really took his time getting this right. We tried so many different colors, and like, that's why I like him, because he really will make sure it turns into what you want. So Love him. Turned out so cute. Now I gotta go home and do work. And I have therapy today. Being transparent in this new era of vlogging, I have therapy on Tuesday evenings. So I have work to get done, and then I meet with my therapist. And I didn't have a session with her last week because it was my birthday, and I'm not gonna have a session with her next week, I don't think, because of just my schedule getting busy. So fun, but festive nails, I love them. And there's a new coffee shop that's very close to here that's a Dutch Bros dupe, but their gingerbread wasn't nearly as good as Dutch Bros gingerbread. So you know what, no, I'm not gonna get coffee here. I'm gonna go home and make my own gingerbread coffee with the syrup that Amanda gave me and save some money not buying yet another latte out. That's the plan. So fresh nails, time for work. And lunch today, very fancy. I've got half a tuna sandwich. This is one of the like lemon pepper tuna packets with 1 serving of mayo and a Dave's Killer bread slice, half a serving of chips, and my Greek salad that I make all the time. So that is today's lunch. Hey Foster, are you so cozy wozy that you forgot to ask me for dinner? Are you so happy to be home? You're just so cozy in bed. Yeah, you were out, you were zonked. You're so happy to be home. Yeah, sir, it's 6 minutes past dinner time. You forgot to even ask me. I was like, where is this child? Why isn't he begging me? And I looked and he was just so zonked. Yeah. You had big adventures, huh? Well, I'll wait. I'll wait to feed you until you notice, but so funny. I guess because he's in here and the light was on, he can't tell what time of day it is. And he lost track of time. There's another view of my nails. But therapy is done. And it's your dinner time, sir. You just don't even know yet. Your tummy didn't tell you? Your tummy isn't rumbly? So yes, I am done with work, done with therapy. Let me go ahead and ask you guys your question for the day. I've seen people leaving comments, so you're liking the Uno reverse, as Dawn put it. Let's see what your question is today. And it is, what Christmas song do you secretly love but hate admitting that you love? Let me know down in the comments. Well, I think he's aware now. He came out of the bedroom and he's probably realized it's dark out. He's probably aware now. And now that I'm done with that, I am going to make myself a gingerbread, not latte. I'm going to do a gingerbread iced coffee with the syrup that Amanda gave me and see how it is. It smells amazing. So let's do that. I even have my Christmas Tervis. This as well, that's super cute. But this isn't gonna fit in the cup holder over by the TV, I don't think. So I'm just gonna do the Tervis. Get a little ice. I'm just using Starbucks blonde iced coffee. Now, I don't know what I'm gonna do about creamer for this, because we have vanilla, but everything else is like flavored. So I guess I'm just gonna do a little bit of the vanilla. We're gonna go sparingly at first because I don't want to use up too much of it. A little bit more. Very, very good. Delicious gingerbread at home. Okay, so I've got my coffee. And then I realized I talked about my Christmas tree cake inflatable, and you saw the blow mold in the intro yesterday, but you probably don't know about the Christmas tree cake package unless you follow me on Instagram. So before Vlogmas started, Jennifer sent me a Christmas tree cake package that included this blanket, which I'm about to use. So it was in the intro of Vlogmas as well, plus the indoor inflatable and a magnet, some stickers, some gift tags, and then my other friend got me the blow mold for my birthday. So I'm figuring out where I want to set it up. So this is not going outside. I don't trust people having it outside. So I'm like, where do I set it up where it can be lit but I can still see it? This is my debate. So I'm still trying to figure that out. I guess it could go down the hallway because my office is already kind of full. I don't know. That's still figuring that out. How was dinner? Was it a little delicious? We gotta do next steps, don't we? Don't let me forget your advent calendars. The dogs have advent calendars too. I gotta make a note for myself so I don't forget. Theirs is a 12-day calendar, so you guys don't get to start until the 12th day of Christmas. Yeah. He's like, but we could start now. We could start now. So before I go get cozy and watch some Vlogmas videos, I'm gonna light our first Christmas candle of this. I've been burning fall candles, but 'tis the season. Let's light her up. So I watched Dan and Dawn's first episode while I was eating lunch earlier, but I have Jaclyn and Dee's set up to watch. So I'm gonna watch those now. And I think Travis is streaming something on Twitch. So I'm gonna get cozy here and just watch some vlogs, watch some Twitch, and chill for a bit longer before I make my dinner, which is just gonna be leftovers from yesterday. So like I said, dinner is just leftovers, same thing as last night. Well, it is getting to be about 10 o'clock on Tuesday. So I think it's time for a little cozy tea. Day 2, we have organic orange spice. I feel like we had this one before and I really liked it. So excited for it. And while I wait on my tea, I figure I'll try the candy for today. This is what it looks like. It's a little melty. Oh, it's like super soft. Not bad. It's kind of like saltwater taffy, just a lot less sticky, a lot easier to chew. I mostly got raspberry with like the hint of refreshing at the end. Like, it doesn't really taste like mint, it just feels cooling and refreshing. Not as good as the cookie dough thing. Good, but I wouldn't buy these. The cookie dough thing I would 100% purchase. So still not bad. Fun to try something new. But yeah, raspberry and mint, kind of a weird combo. Orange spice. I definitely remember loving this one. And it smells so good. It actually smells like cinnamon tea, but yeah, it's subtle. We have a cinnamon tea that's absolutely amazing, and I feel like this is what I want that to be. But it's still really good. I just think that the cinnamon tea is better. So, still really enjoy it. We'll definitely sip on this while I start editing. I watched Travis's stream. I need to still watch everyone's vlogs, so I'm gonna go settle in with my blanket and my tea and watch Jaclyn and Dee and probably start editing. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and sign off for today. I'm like checking to make sure I did everything. It's day 2. I've still got to get in the routine of doing all the advents. But I think that's everything for today. I'm gonna go get cozy, get to editing, and I will see you guys again tomorrow. Not much happened today, I don't think, but some days are just gonna be like that, as you guys know. So I hope you guys are having a good beginning of Vlogmas. Again, leave me a comment down below if you know other people who are doing Vlogmas, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.